What's up? I am Sir William and I am in Singapore. These are 5 things that I like about Singapore. First thing that I love about Singapore is that you can drink the tap water. This is a pleasant departure from Thailand. I've been living in Thailand for a little over a year and I've never drank the tap water there. Always buying bottled water to drink. There's even a separate tap in my hotel room that's filtered for the tap water, so I can save money here and time not buying bottled water. It's great to be able to drink the tap water here in Singapore. The second thing that I like about Singapore is garbage bins. They actually have garbage bins in a lot of different places throughout the city, and this is not common in the rest of Asia. Japan, Thailand, Vietnam, all these places, it's really hard to find a garbage bin when you're out. So it's nice to have that here in Singapore, so you don't have to worry about carrying around your trash or whatever and trying to figure out what to do with it. So it's nice to have garbage bins around the city here in Singapore. The next great thing about Singapore is, of course, the food. Singapore's famous for its food, and there's a reason for that. The food is great here. You got Chinese food, Indian food, Singaporean food. It's chicken rice, it's great. It's very affordable at the hawker centers. And I've even had some great meals at the much more expensive standalone restaurants. But yeah, there's a reason why Singapore's famous for its food. The food is fantastic here. I'm gonna do a whole separate video about the food here, so check that out. The next great thing about Singapore is that it's safe. Singapore is statistically the safest country in Asia, narrowly beating out Japan. But yeah, very low violent crime here. It's safe at any time of the night, so that's a great thing about Singapore too. And the last, but certainly not the least thing that I dig about Singapore is the culture. You got an awesome mix of different cultures here, particularly Indian and Chinese cultures. You can really get a good sense of the spiritual traditions of these two different cultures. They have really authentic Indian and Chinese temples here. I went to the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple in the middle of Chinatown and it was super awesome. They had monks chanting in Chinese, all kinds of bodhisattva images. I also checked out the Hindu temple in one part of town. They had Brahmins up in the Hindu temple facilitating the religious activities there. So you can really get an authentic taste of these cultures. So those are my 5 things that I love about Singapore. Let me know in the comments if you got anything else that you really dig about Singapore, and I'll see you next time. Peace.
Singapore's great. It's just so great, right? Like, look at this hotel, you know? I mean, I had to put a second mortgage on my house to stay here, but it's just so great. It's like Disneyland. Let's go. Ha! Singapore, take all my money. Yeah!